Hello my dears, that's Olga today with you, and in this video I want to talk about visa rejection. So many questions, so many guys ask me about this problem, what to do if I got rejected on Ukrainian visa. So let me talk with you about reasons and the consequences of this. Okay, let's start. First of all, if you get rejected by Ukrainian visa and in Ukrainian embassy, don't think that you're already blacklisted or you will have very big problem to get more visa to Ukraine or to any other country. This doesn't mean anything, and we already have a lot of experience in that. So we know that even if you got rejected one time, it doesn't mean anything for you, and you can apply again and you can get visa to Ukraine and you can come to Ukraine with no problem and stay there. What can be the rejection reasons? The reason number one is the problem with documents and the logic why you are coming to Ukraine. Every country, they have their own requirement for documents which they need, and sometimes people ask me which documents I need, or maybe they ask somebody else, same like me. You don't need to ask me or somebody else. You need to go to embassy website in your country exactly and see which documents they require, because for example, if any, let's say Mexican, he want to apply for Ukrainian visa, all what he need, he don't need even invitation, he just need to submit a reservation of the hotel, of the flight ticket, and he can get Ukrainian visa. At the same time, if any person from Iraq want to apply to Ukraine, it's not enough to submit just hotel reservation. He needs to submit also invitation, he needs to submit his bank statement, he needs to submit some other required documents. Some countries have extra rules. They require permission to leave their country first before travel to other countries. Some other nationalities, they require their permission from work or a letter from work, and some other things. There is a letter about salary, not just bank account. So there is so many documents, and it all so much depends from the country. So very often people don't want to go and read all these documents. They just go ask somebody told them something. Okay, we just need these documents. He submit, he got rejected. Now he don't know why Ukraine is so bad. Ukraine is racist. They don't like any other people to visit them, but this is not all true. You just need to be so much precise which documents you submit. The second thing, for example, most of the people who can get rejected, let's say like that, they need to have invitation from Ukraine. When you arrange invitation, but anyway, you can, in invitation, you already have dates when you need to come and visit Ukraine. And for example, you have one day in invitation and you submit totally different days in visa application, and you have conflict. Invitation saying that you are coming on September, and you are submitting documents and you are saying that you are coming in October. So again, you will get rejected because this is not, the one thing is not matching another thing. Or for example, in invitation which you have from Ukraine, they said that you will stay in this place, and you are submitting documents and you are saying no, I will stay totally in different place. Again, this is the reason to get rejected. And so many such small mistakes, small things which is not exactly matching one and another, it will lead to rejection. And even if you got rejected, maybe by mistake you mentioned some different address or different dates, you can come again to embassy and rectify your mistake, and you will get visa if your documents are proper. Now let's talk about another problem. So if you are sure that everything what you submit was right, the reason why you can get rejected is actually the person who invited you from Ukraine by yourself. Very often guys ask in our company, oh, this is very expensive, we don't need this invitation, I will find somebody who proposes it cheaper. For sure, you can always find somebody who proposes it very cheap or something like that. I'm not talking about us, but in general, when people consider only price, when they choosing migration services from the companies, this is exactly the things which can lead you to rejection. Because when you when Ukrainian person or Ukrainian company invite you, they will get a call from the national security, and they can even ask them to come to the national security office and have interview with them from you as Ukrainian. Why you invite this person? Who is this person for you? How good you know him? What you have with this person? And if this person is bad, actually Ukrainian or company who is inviting him, they will get problem by themselves. So that's why companies, they don't want to invite everybody, and the same like if they invite, they want to be sure that the guy who they invite, he is also a good guy, and they will not get problem because of that. And that's why they charge some extra money for to filter some people, for example. And at the same time, when you can go to somebody who can arrange you any invitation for cheap price, maybe when the national security will call them, they will not answer even them, or they will say, no, I don't want this guy, I don't want to have anything with him. And for sure you will get rejected, because they didn't confirm that they really invite you. So this is very important point, and this is the trap where people go in, where they are just considering the price instead of checking what is behind this price and what really they propose you. An invitation, this is not all. After invitation, they need to also answer and be cooperative with national security and confirm that they really invite you. The reason number 3, it's your bank statement. So again, if you are traveling for Ukraine and you mentioned that you want to stay, for example, 2 months, you need to have some convincible bank statement. Officially, they require something like $50 per day of the stay. But in reality, for sure, as more as better, because anyway, they analyze that, yes, this guy, he's going to stay this much, from where he will have money for staying. And they can usually ask you bank statement for 6 months. So they will see that you didn't have zero, then you deposit big amount, and then this big amount disappear. In general, problem with the documents and all these things which is not matched to each other, this is, I guess, 90% of rejection. The second point, this is interview. If you don't have valid American or Schengen visa, most likely Ukrainian embassy will invite you for interview. And once they inviting you for interview, this is now up to you, and this is your chance actually clearly explain why you are coming to Ukraine. Because some people, they think, okay, I will come with travel visa, but yes, I will search, maybe I can come somehow to Schengen countries, or maybe somehow I can get job and stay. This is all not working, and it's all very visible. Even when guys is writing to me, I can clearly see what is their intentions, and I'm not professional border control guy who know much more tricks, and they for sure can scan person, and they can understand very easily what is his intentions. So if your intentions is really not clear, and or it is clear but you are very shy, or you are nervous or something, and you cannot explain really why you're coming to Ukraine. You come to see the country for tourism, but actually you don't know anything about Ukraine. You don't know what's the language, you don't know which cities you want to visit, you don't know any sightseeing parts which you want to see. So how you can come for tourism at all, you know? So you need to know something about country before you're going, what you want to see there at all. For sure, before you was making decision to come to Ukraine, you was making some study about this country before you decide to visit it. This is very logical. Or if you're coming to work, so at least you need to know what is the name of your company, what is your job title, what will be your job responsibility, and what are you going to do. Even if you are coming to do your own business, also you need to have the clear plan, what are you going to do, how you are going to develop this business, and what do you want to do with the company. So all these questions, they are very simple, and you can answer them very easily if you really come to Ukraine with the intentions to do business, because for sure you make a lot of studying, for sure you have some ideas, and for sure you know what to answer. But once person is playing, he will get lost between all these questions, and it can easily lead to rejection. And the last reason why you can get rejected, this is security reasons. So this unfortunately happens sometimes, and we know that some people, even they are from some countries which is in war or in civil war, they have so many different groups of people who is fighting between each other, and they can be already registered in some databases, like they are not really reliable. So they shouldn't be some terrorist guys exactly, for example. I'm not saying like that, but maybe they was already related to some guys who was bad, and these guys by themselves, they also get into some databases, not in Ukraine, but Ukraine have a lot of connections with so many countries. They track all these things, and once they see that yes, you are coming from some countries which has war, and your intentions is not clear, most likely they will get you rejected just because of security reasons, and because they're not sure what are you going to do in Ukraine. So that was the most main reasons why you can get rejected. So maintain your documents, think about interview, how you can talk about this, and even if you got rejected, don't panic, don't think that you are blacklisted, just analyze what you was doing wrong and apply again. Also, for sure, you always can ask me if I know what can be the reason. I can help you, and yes, press the like button for this video if you like it. Okay, love you all. Bye bye.